Welcome to the Kyber Lab, episode 4. In this fight, we're looking at a pretty common 3v3 counter. We're getting into the 3v3 season now. CLS, 3PO and Chewie, and C3PO on defense. And one of the best counters, JTR, BB8 and R2. So, in this fight, there's one way you usually do the fight that will get you the best chance at actually 54 banners. It's very common to get 54. This fight's a little bit different, so we'll see some ways to recover and still win the fight. There's no real alternate characters you can bring in for this counter. When you have these 3 characters on defense, the JTR, BB8, R2 is the best set of 3 characters to use to get max banners. Gear check doesn't matter so much. You'll see how you control the fight primarily. The most important mods to check for are tenacity on CLS is important, whether he has defense or tenacity or not, rather. But on Chewpio, if it's a high tenacity Chewpio, your JTR needs to have a lot of potency, so probably a potency cross. Keep in mind, JTR will get additional potency from BB8's secret intel. BB8 should go first. This will almost always mean that your JTR goes first, because with secret intel, BB8 will use his little wiggle move, and he'll give himself secret intel and one other character. If he doesn't give it to Rey, Rey will gain 16% turn meter. You can look at the kits and see how this works. If he gives it to Rey, Rey will gain 8% turn meter, and that usually should make sure she goes first, because she and CLS and all of the characters on the defensive side are approximately the same base speeds. It's better if she gets the secret intel because she gets 25% potency. But it's really a coin flip, 50-50, if she gets it or not. So, how do you play it? You kill Chewpio first, keep him under control so he doesn't assist, and win. Let's watch and see what happens. So, secret intel goes on to Rey here. She gets 8% turn meter, and she gets potency, which is nice. However, Chewpio is the target you should always go to first here, not CLS. This is because until CLS, he'll get his turn meter removed, which is nice. But he has enormous tenacity when he hasn't used call to action. So not the correct choice at the opening. Always go for C3PO first. So here, yep, put up smoke screen. And now going for Chewpio, and you'll see with the exposes, you're doing tons of damage to Chewpio. That helps a lot. In this setup, the exposures you get from JTR, from her leadership. And lucky days from R2-D2. Not days, sorry, stun. You do have tenacity down, though, from BB8. So there's only the base chance to resist. But it's like very, very unlikely. Okay, and look at them go for BB8. Goodbye, BB8. This is why you go for Chewpio first, so he isn't assisting. It's very important in this fight. However, now you get all the debuffs on him. He's not going to assist. He has ability block. And you clean another days. That's nice. And you'll see CLS getting the evades due to the foresight, which is fantastic. R2 cleanses himself because of R2's unique. And now finally, because you'll notice that CLS is in call to action, he doesn't have all the bonus tenacity. So you can actually debuff him, but not at the beginning of the fight when he has not used yet call to action. So, still a little dicey losing BB8. You lost out on at least 3 banners there. It ends up being a solid win. You can recover, but certainly better to go with the Chewpio targeting first option. Hope that helped. Cheers.